Hello and welcome to part 2 of our little holiday. We took a short break from our beloved Norway and made our way to beautiful Austria. In this video we're heading up to the stunning Nordkette mountain range, also known as the top of Innsbruck. It's a beautiful place with amazing views and we're excited to take you along for the hike. So, let's get into it. Good morning from top of the Innsbruck. And this is our view, well, barely any view. But down there is Innsbruck. We are about to have our breakfast. We have some chocolate milk. I have some nice yogurt with the delicious Alp milk. And a little pastry. And after that we're gonna go for a little hike up in the mountains.
We are going to the Pfeishütte.
And we will be going through Goetheweg. So it says around 2 hours one way.
Let's see. Yesterday's estimation were quite inflated, so maybe actually just 1 hour walk. One way. We'll see.
We are just here by the top of the cable car. And fantastic view. I think it's starting to a little bit more like clear up, or maybe my eyes are getting adjusted to the fog. But
Hard
yeah,
to say.
that's the way, so let's go. Not gonna lie, I'm a little bit skeptical because I'm afraid of heights. But so far, for the way my fear kicks in, this is all right. The biggest problem is when there's literally a big drop. So far, there's no like big drop. It's a bit of a incline.
Decline in this case.
Decline in this case. But it's on the verge of being a little bit scary. All right, I think our path goes there, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, looks like it. It's beautiful.
It's starting to get quite hot. Today's weather forecast said it's going to be 30 degrees up here in the mountains. It is a little bit chillier. It is colder. There's a tiny bit of wind. You could go without a jacket, but because yesterday we managed to burn ourselves, full on attire, no shorts, leggings and a jacket. But that's for the best.
We need to cover our skin a little bit better than yesterday.
Yeah, it needs at least 1 day rest, I think, before we can expose it again. And I think it's going to get only warmer and warmer. I'm shocked that we get this weather on our vacation in the Alps. Kind of expected to be colder, but I'm not complaining. It's good to have a bit of summer. The path so far has been all right. There's a lot of like these loose little rocks, so whenever you kind of go a bit downhill, you have to be careful so you don't slide because it's quite slippery to step on them. Some places it feels a little bit not so nice because as the edge is quite close. But so far, not a single of these places that we have walked past has had a huge drop. Everything has been,
Steady.
something like this, like Okay, bit more than this, but it hasn't been that scary. And I'm afraid of height, but mostly from like big drops and cliffs and stuff. So far I could do it.
Just for me to add, every time there was a bit of a more steeper area next to you, there was a handhold, or a nice chain that you can just hold on to.
Yeah.
So.
But I don't know if I would want to do this if it was raining or if it was windy, because, well, mostly because of these loose rocks as well. I think it would be quite slippery, and that's a little bit scary. But on a day like this, it's nice.
Yeah.
Now it got a bit rocky. Hopefully it's just a small stretch. A little bit suspicious about the turn there. Hopefully it's nice. But yeah, it's very dry here.
Very dry, very beautiful.
I see some other people at the top there.
Oh no, you got some company.
Yeah, we're not alone. It's not just us and rocks. Supposedly you could see Tugspitze from here, but I assume it's somewhere there where it's cloudy, so you cannot see it from here.
No.
Anyways, we made it across that sketchy edge, and it's looking very sketchy here too. We're supposed to go up there and then downhill from there to the other side. I don't know.
That was definitely the worst part so far. Steep and a lot of loose rocks.
It'll be fun going down.
No.
So we made it up the hill. It says 40 minutes to our cabin. We'll see if we actually go there, because I'm kind of satisfied with the views here too. But it's pretty. This is our turning point. I think the cabin that we were initially planning to go to is like 20 minutes away. It is just over there, so basically you would have to walk this road over here, or path, and then it's just there. Kind of don't see the reason to go there right now, since we're not really planning to get any food there or anything. We have it with us, and the view is not going to change super much from there. So I think we stop here. We're sitting in this lovely meadow full of the Alp little flowers, letting my feet breathe a little bit, enjoying the beautiful view of the mountains. And there's just so many different flowers here, so many different colors, and there's butterflies everywhere, and like it's buzzing with life here. So high up in the mountains and still buzzing. What do you think about the hike so far? How has it been?
For me, very good. I am not afraid of heights, so that concern that Linda has, I don't have it that much. But the path was very nice. I like that it's so well marked over here. So I'm a bit dreading the way back, because we managed to go a bit downhill to come here, and now we have to go all the way up again.
Looking forward to have a bit of a sandwich later on?
Yeah, maybe even now, if you feel like it.
Do you want to have a sandwich?
I could have a sandwich.
All right. We had a plan to do it later, but I guess that one changed.
Kind of relaxed here, and the views are so nice.
Okay.
Maybe we can spend some time here.
Okay, let's have a sandwich and then go. Well, we definitely cannot complain about the size of these things. They are monstrous.
Generous.
Put it next to your head, and Luis has a huge head.
Hey, rude.
It's true. Head for reference. So we have reapplied sun cream.
Loads.
SPF 50 for kids. We were traumatized yesterday Yesterday we put the sun cream on 3-4 times and we still got burned. Like, we lived with the consequences now. So now we reapplied again and it's time to head back. But first, I just wanted to show this beautiful meadow again. Absolutely stunning. And Louis in his red, right in the middle of it. I think this was the perfect choice to stop.
Yeah.
Now we just need to somehow roll up that hill, because after that humongous sandwich, I'm super full. And we have to now go up around 200 meters, no, 150 maybe, and then hike the sketchy path back to the top of the cable cars. Mood? Very good?
Yeah. Full of energy now.
Full of energy, and today we are not going to end at 7 or 8 in the evening. So that's good. Let's go.
Ready.
Done with the uphill.
Yeah, very good.
Now comes the sketchy downhill.
Yes. Well, we know this is the worst part.
After that is all right.
It's after, it's right, yeah.
We have made it to the other side of the mountain range. We see the city again. Another shady downhill.
But this is to be the last one.
Last downhill. And from then on, it's only a straight line and we're back at the cable car.
Yes.
It's getting hotter and hotter. I feel it.
Ah, I can finally see the end over there.
Almost there.
Yes, this cold
Less
water.
than 5 minutes.
Some cold water.
Yes.
Shadow.
Yes. Keep going. No time to waste here.
No.
5 hours later, we have arrived. So in total, 9.5 kilometers and lots of sweat. And we're feeling a bit dizzy. So it's been a few hours since the last clip. Basically, as soon as we finished the hike, we immediately saw a cable car that was ready to go. So we took the cable car down, and then the next cable car was waiting for us, and we took that one down. And then the funicular was also ready for us, and we took that down. So we basically, straight away after finishing the hike, we immediately went down the mountain.
Yeah, I think we got a little bit too much sun and we were just very tired.
Overall, the hike was very nice on the way there, but I think the sun hit us a bit too much, and on the way back, I started to feel a little bit afraid of the edge and the height, and I felt a bit dizzy, and yeah, it wasn't pleasant.
Yeah, I would blame it more on the conditions, weather conditions that we have today, than on the hike itself.
It wasn't a hard hike. We didn't
No.
even do that much. In total, we did 10 kilometers.
Around 10 kilometers with
Yeah.
500 meters of uphill, so it's not crazy by any means.
It's not crazy at all. It's just, I think it's the heat. Hiking in the middle of the day and plus 30 degrees is just not advisable.
A bit too much.
So we checked in our new apartment. Very lovely. It's right in the middle of Innsbruck and right by the river, so very, very, very central. And we already have made some plans for the following days. But now it's time to dig in. Have some sausages, because you know, German-speaking countries love their sausages. And enjoy a peaceful evening. Maybe go for a little evening stroll by the river.
Maybe. We'll see how it goes after food.
Yes. See you, well, for us tomorrow, for you, I don't know when. The next video. Bye.
Tasty.
Very nice.